people who look like me aren't great. I didn't say good. I didn't say good enough. I didn't say equal. I said great. I'm from a great and mighty people. Swamp people, and everybody's laughing. And I come up and stagger into the front, and I look at it, and I start smiling, and I look at the room and say, I got more in common with them than any of y'all, and I just walk to the back. Now, because it's the truth. I'm a Southern boy. My grandparents from Alabama and rural Georgia. I grew up more like people on those shows. So I think across cultural lines and across racial lines, people identify with me, but just because I'm your typical American guy. You know, and I have some special things. I'm not going to deny that I'm special. I was a smart kid, went to Morehouse, had an understanding of some cool stuff. I married a beautiful woman, that helps, you know. But I think that ultimately what resonates with people is that I'm a regular guy. One of my best friends in the world is a white guy from Brooklyn. So I think that people understand that I have the ability
Yeah.
not to look past
What's
your
up?
race or ethnicity, not to look past who you are culturally,
Hi,
but to
yeah.
look at it and love it and learn from it
Pretty bad.
without wanting to
I
co-opt it.
don't need guns
what
or
you're
anything. I
talking
just
about
need some.
in a very succinct and
I
robust
don't
way
know.
is really allyship,
But yeah,
and that's been a
I need a
word.
shotgun.
Yeah, you have a lot of. It sounds like you have a lot of really great allies that are in your life now. In this moment,
Oh, I
I've
should
gotten the
have
question
it.
constantly. I
Oh
assume
my
you have too
god.
about
Wait. Wait, I
how to
have
be
to
an
restart
ally.
my Fortnite.
What do I
Just
have
a
to
second.
do? Right? I've had so many conversations with white people,
Hey, bro, how
like
many
really good
Sundays do
friends
you
of
got?
mine, in the last
Yeah,
2 weeks. Where all right, guys.
Thank you.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but
yeah, but hold on, hold on.
hold on a second. Let's relax. But
Absolutely. I,
nevertheless, that being said, is that what would you say to somebody who wants to not only be an ally but be a good ally?
you want to be a good ally in this moment. White corporation, white person with the means. That's a worthy allyship. On a ground level, if you're just working hard every week, you don't know what to do. You're an electrician. You're a plumber. Grab one young man who doesn't look like you, a young woman, and teach them that trade. That's allyship. Allyship isn't just throwing the money, but if you got the big money, put it towards somewhere. But on a very real and basic level,
What
my
up?
son had an accident with a man named Keith.
Yeah.
Bought my son a car. My son
What?
Malik, with a very pretty girl in the front seat, rear-ended this guy.
What?
Calls me. I pull up to Keith and the police officer. I say if he'll allow me to handle it privately, I just don't want to call my insurance company because
Okay.
I had just got
But
into
how
an
many
accident where I
Sun do
was
you
running from
got?
him. My son, Keith, in good faith, gave me the opportunity to
Yeah.
do that,
Okay.
and me and this
How
man
much?
became friends. I'm literally friends with this white man who told me about Atlanta,
Okay.
free white
Yeah, I
freedom
think you
and
have many guns.
desegregation, who's taught me about fatherhood and the importance of presence in your child's life. That doesn't happen if we're not
How
open to
many?
letting it happen. So an allyship
How
for
many
white people
mothers?
doesn't have to be an organization of saving the world.
How,
But you do have to do what me and Keith did. You do have to, on
how
blind
many
faith,
do you
trust
got
someone who
now?
doesn't look like you and allow that person to educate you. So an allyship is not just calling your black friends telling you
Okay.
about this. It's going to black organizations that
Got it.
might be local and saying, what am I? It's calling your friend and saying, what's the next thing you're doing? And I want to be an extra set of hands. Doesn't mean you get to go to the black people meeting, but it does mean that they say, I'm going to feed people on Skid Row, you
Okay.
show up. And you show up with empathy and care and you
But
do it.
yeah,
Because
I
hell,
need
we need doctors
pretty
in that
bad a
space. We need
shopkeeper.
lawyers in that space. We need legislators in that space. We need the people who are really empowered to be in that space because there's
I'll
some things that
join
need
you.
to happen on ground level that once the grassroots people have gotten it here, there needs to be money put behind these things. A lot of the problems that we have now that are erupting could have been solved in 96, 2006, 2016, and all these other years, but we chose not to because we trusted the right thing's going to happen. Right thing's
What
not
is
going to
he?
happen unless we make it. And after that, you have the potential to truly be brothers and sisters. You have the potential to be past the letting cultural, national, religious markers
Uh-huh.
evict the fact that I know that I'm talking and I'm with a human being, and at our very core, past
Oh
any
my
physical
fucking
difference,
god.
my job is to honor the
Wait.
soul of that other human being.
Wait, I
So
have
there's
to
no
add
need
you
to
and
have
then you
allies when we're not
can
able to
block me
afford it.
after.
I
So
truly have a
I
brother and
can't
sister.
join to the
There's no
party.
need to
I'm
have an
alone.
ally because there's
Did
no
you
threat
invite
of
me to
war.
the
I
episode?
refuse to send any 18-year-old boy or girl off to die.
Oh
And
no.
that has to be something that's much, much
Oh
deeper
yeah.
than policy, much,
Okay.
much deeper than the human condition in the last 500 years. We have to get back to that. So that's my humble opinion. I don't know, where that takes white America, but I
Me
hope we stay
too.
together and
So
we fight
yeah.
together.
You know, Mike, we've been having this great conversation, and a lot of people watching, they probably want to know
Yeah.
because
Okay.
again, these things happen in flashes. Where 1 minute we're talking about this,
I
everybody's
think I
fired up,
need
everybody's
just
willing to do
Yeah.
things, and then the next
yeah.
minute, the momentum dies. So, how can the
I
people who
just
are
need
watching now, how can they keep
wait.
this
I just need
conversation, this action, this
35
momentum
guns to
going?
pull up my whole
Take
inventory.
this conversation, get 8 to 10
It's I
people
think I'm gonna trade
around
with
you, your
somebody. If
neighbors and people who live
you
within
want, we
10
can
square
trade.
miles, and start to see what you can do to affect. And then connect with other
Okay.
people that may be in closer proximity
Should
of
I
30,
invite
40,
you
50
or
miles,
should I
either
join
another
you?
city or places that are doing it right, that are doing it right in other places.
Okay.
Connect with
Invite me,
those
bro.
people and just, if all of us do a little, no one has to do a lot. If all of us do a little,
No,
if
it's
all of
your
us
epic,
take a little to
please.
do, no one will have to do a lot.
That's a word right
Mm-hmm.
there. If we all do a little
100%.
bit, nobody has to do a lot.
Has to do a lot,
Um,
absolutely.
Nobody has to do a lot. Mike, I have enjoyed this conversation like I enjoy every conversation with you.
Mm-hmm.
I can
I
certainly
love you
talk to
too.
you. Yes, it is mutual. The mutual
Yeah,
respect
I'm
and love
joining.
of society right
Mm-hmm.
here.
I'm
Thank you.
joining.
And more importantly, thank you for everything you do on the ground. I mean, so many people, I knew that you tell the
Okay.
truth the way it needs to
Sure.
be told, but a lot of people during this time of
Mm-hmm.
crisis have been
Yeah.
exposed to you and understand that, you really are for the people. This is
I
called
am,
We the People.
absolutely.
This
Absolutely.
is you all day long. So thank you for all the work and all the inspiration, all the words, everything that you're adding to this conversation, and more importantly to this action. With that said, we have to say goodbye, but we don't have to get out of here just yet because I'm gonna toss this on to my brother
Okay.
Van Jules, who can take it from here.
Mm-hmm.
Jamel and I, we spent the past hour, we've been talking to Killer Mike, we've been talking to Elaine Welteroth. We also got a chance to see that amazing video from Lil Baby. Jamel, what did you get from your conversation with Killer Mike? And more importantly to me, what do you make of this moment that we're in?
The one thing you can always expect from Killer Mike is blunt honesty. I think that's why a lot of people look at him as a really credible voice right now. He's
Yeah.
honest about what he knows and honest about what he doesn't know. So I think when you have those elements, that's going to always make for a pretty good conversation. I'm with you. I mean, this moment
So what up?
at the same time is welcome. It's also a little bit surreal in terms of what took us so long to get
Nah,
here to make sure
no.
that we're not always starting from ground zero every time we have to have a significant conversation about race in this country.
Why do you think it's different this time? Because there have been videos before, and yet people still now act like they're shocked. Help me understand
I
what's different this
will
time from
give
your
you
point of
a
view. What's your theory?
It's two things that I think stood out about the George Floyd video. One, there was no yeah, but. And granted, in my mind, we've seen videos where there was no yeah, but people nevertheless invented a yeah, but. But in
wait.
this one,
How
there
many
really
legacies
wasn't
do you
one,
got
even if you
on
were
use
Stretch
right now?
Armstrong trying to stretch and
You
find
got
one. There
any
just wasn't one. What
legacies?
always has just stuck with me is the look on this officer's
You don't
face
have
as he
any
was
legacies?
kneeling on George Floyd's neck.
Take this
It was
legacy
so
hunted
cold. It was
and
as if this were Thursday.
let's forget
And
it.
he showed such little
I'll give
emotion,
you another
remorse,
hunted one.
any emotion you want to name. He didn't show any of that
It,
as he killed a man in the middle of the street with bystanders
some
looking on.
weapons.
So I think
Just
that
use weapons.
situation, coupled with the fact we had already been reeling from Ahmaud Arbery, we had already
Huh?
been reeling from Breonna Taylor. And even though the situation
Mm-hmm.
wasn't fatal, there was definitely a storm of frustration at what happened with Christian Cooper. So
That's
this
okay.
all
You can,
together
what the fuck
leads
did
us
I
to
just
this
say?
moment where finally,
You can
even
hold my,
the most adamant
what do you can
naysayers
hold?
who wanted to pretend as if this wasn't
The only
a
gun that is
structural
rare in my
problem,
inventory is
what could
right
they
now
say?
I
I
think
mean,
it
there
is
was
the water
nothing else that could
2020.
be said, and I think everybody who was already fed
You
up
want, you can
decided
hold it.
now is the moment, now is the time. The world has slowed down because of COVID-19. If we are going to address this, this needs to happen now.
I've never seen 20, 30 million white people asking black people for leadership. That's interesting because they start, well, what do you want me to do? I'm like, well, I don't know.
Okay.
Google is a powerful tool. I don't know. I'm realizing now, though, that this is an honest question. How do you think that we, as African Americans and our allies, can rise to meet a moment like this and actually accept the fact that we may actually have a couple million new allies? And how do we deal with that? That's new for us.
I'm glad you used the word leadership because there's a difference between us being put in a leadership position and us being put in an educational position. The educational part, we are long past, right? Like we don't want to be educating anybody else about race. We're not here to soothe you. We're not here to make you feel better. But leadership is something different. And it looks different depending on how you want us to take that leadership. Certainly, we are accustomed to
So
being a
what?
voice on these issues. We're accustomed to setting the agenda. It's fine if we continue to lead in that direction.
Well,
I think what we're looking for is if this were, a relay
not
race,
really.
we want to
I
pass the
think I've always
baton
picked
and we
strategy
want
before,
you
and
to
I
be
said
able to say,
some of
okay,
them hold
here's
my
what
sunbeam, some of
we've
them
been
hold my
feeling
thread.
about this issue. Here's what needs to happen to
If
change
you
it.
hold my
The other part of this
wisdom, I
race is
think in
that
my
you got to be
inventory.
willing to run it just as
So
hard and
yeah.
as fast as we are. Because if you're not, that's why we remain stuck in the flying pattern that we've been in for hundreds of
So
years
you
and
can
decades
keep
as
that
we've tried
to
to
Lexi.
reconcile this issue. So we have to figure out where what is the most useful way of allyship. We see a lot of people
Well,
throwing statements around. We see a lot of people throwing money around. We need
I
that
don't
to
know.
be a focused effort,
You
and
can.
more importantly,
Yeah. I
to be vocal
wait.
about it. I can't
I need some
I
sunbeam.
can't
Do you
take
got me
any
some
more
sunbeam
double
right now?
sidedness.
So I
There
can
can
trade
be
some more
no more
guns.
other siderisms. If I may make up a word, meaning that you give over here
Okay.
and you're a company that is like, yeah, Black Lives Matter, except for in my boardroom where they don't,
Ooh,
or except for my organizational chart where they don't. So I'm done with that, right? That's great. Charity's great. Charity doesn't change structural racism, right? What changes it is when you actively look in your building and ask, why
mm.
aren't there more black people in this building, in this boardroom, in this C-suite? So the allies that we have, what you can do, change the structure and cultures of your companies, of your
Wait, I
businesses,
have to go
of
right now,
wherever it
okay?
is you have influence. Start there.
The thing I
Bye.
try to tell people is, it puts us in a no-win situation. I want our white sisters and brothers to be better educated and to care more, but I don't want to have to bear the burden of trying to teach and educate all the time. The reason you pay tuition is because it's costly to educate someone. You coming up to me and saying, educate me, that's costly to me emotionally and from a time point of view. Also, I think we have to be very honest. Nobody would go up to somebody and say, teach me Russian in 5 minutes. And by the way, make me feel good about it. But I mean, wait, hold on a second. Like, you want me to teach you about racism, which is the history of race in America is just as complicated as Russian. And you want me to teach you that in 5 minutes. And also, if I make you feel bad about it in any way, now I got to be your therapist too. And like you said, soothe you or whatever. That's got to stop. I would love for somebody to come to me and say, I made my whole family watch the 13th and read the new Jim Crow and read White Fragility. And we had a question on page 52. Now, hey, we can have that conversation all day long because you're doing your homework, but don't flop on me like you never heard of Google. If you wanted to know about cryptocurrencies or whatever, you find that stuff out before any black person ever heard of it. So I'm sure you can educate yourself about anything you want to know. I have to say something to you because I've never gotten a chance to talk to you. I feel like I know you because I'm such a big, mad, crazy Stan and fan. But I love you to death. I
Oh,
just am so proud of you. I'm saying proud of you almost as Patrick. I am so proud that you exist. Where do you find the strength to continue to do what you're doing and say even in the face of opposition to the point where now the whole world has to listen to you? Where did you find the strength when they weren't listening?
I guess maybe this is just part of the black woman's condition is that we don't know any other way. And most of us, I come from a line of black women who were just like this. My mother's like this. My grandmother was like this, where it's the old phrase we've all used as black people, making a way out of no way. And scream until they hear you. You know what I'm saying? Is that because the opposite to do the opposite of that is what is that I can't even afford to do that. I don't know any other mode but to fight for what's right, but to try to stand on the right side of history, but to speak for people who don't have a voice or a platform as large as mine because somebody did it for me.
What advice do you have for people? who want to have these conversations, maybe not as well spoken, not as well read as you might be, but who really are sincere and want to have a conversation.
I think you have to start from a point of honesty and being real about what some of your beliefs, prejudice, biases are, where they come from, why you learned them. I think if you take anything else beyond race, as we get older, we do a whole lot of unlearning. Young folks, when you get to like your 30s, you do a whole lot of that, right? But yeah, my advice is to always start from the point of truth and honesty and self awareness, and you'd be surprised what you can get accomplished just by digging into those things. I mean, if you know you come from a racist background, or if you come from where race was talking about a certain way, be honest about what those conversations were and what they taught you. And ask yourself, is this the kind of person that you really want to be?
Yeah, I feel like there's a 21st century mindset and a 21st century skill set that everybody's going to need a mindset of empathy. I mean, we're going to be dealing with people every color, flavor, every kind of human being ever born. We all have to deal with each other now because of the internet, because of just the world economy. You're going to be competing against people in China and Nigeria. That's just the world. So you have to have a mindset of empathy to really try to understand where people are coming from. You have to have a skill set of listening. If you understand this conversation, you can talk to black folk and brown folk and Muslims, everybody else. So we're trying to confer a benefit to you. We're trying to make you better. It'll make my life better, but it'll make your life better too. Now, what charity are you supporting?
Well, as some people can maybe see my T-shirt. It says "Support Black Journalists." Right, the lack of still Black journalists in most newsrooms is pretty appalling. What changed my life and what got me really on the right path in this business was being a member of the National Association of Black Journalists. NABJ is the largest minority journalism organization in the country. The development, the networking, job fair, internships, scholarships, what happens there has changed lives. It changed a lot of people's careers. I mean, people like you, Van, and everybody you want to think of, Roland Martin, Soledad O'Brien. It's just a number of people, Michael Wilbon, that are a part of this organization and have been able to build legacies there. And so it's on us to, again, usher in this next generation of young journalists who, I get it right now, feeling really discouraged when they look at not just what a lot of newsrooms look like, a lot of networks look like, but also we're under the under the shadow of a pandemic right now. So there's a lot of journalists who have lost their jobs. A lot of companies are downsizing. They need a reason to believe and to be in this business. And so NABJ has done so much for my career and continues to do that for others. So that's the charity that I support and the organization that has changed my life and that of many others.
Well, listen, I second that, third that, and fourth that. NABJ is a beautiful organization. I've got groups I want to support as well. But what I want to say to you is just thank you, thank you, thank you for your light, for your leadership, for your courage, for your entrepreneurship, for your T-shirts and all that type of stuff. Make sure to support the sisters' businesses,
Yeah.
and let's keep this conversation going. Much love to you.
Thank you, Van. This is a pleasure.
I got good news for you. I got bad news for you. The good news is that people are activating all around the world, all across the planet for change. That is a powerful moment. Here's the bad news. Unfortunately, this is not a one answer fixes everything situation. We're talking about systemic problems, which means it's not just one law or one person. You need 360 degrees of change to shift to get the outcome that's right. But we can get there if we keep talking, if we keep working, if we keep building. And if we do that, we can reshape America. That can be done. It's been done in the past. We can move the whole world in a better direction. So I hope that your cell phone right now is full of screenshots of these tools that we've been trying to give you to continue taking action from this virtual town hall. When the stream ends, the conversation should not end. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep going. We are in an important moment in history. And what you do is going to determine the outcome. 2020 is going to be talked about for 20 years, 100 years, maybe 1,000 years. But the future's not written. It's up to what you and I do and what you and I decide is going to happen. So I want to give a special thanks to the powerful voices that we've had: Elaine Welteroth, Killer Mike, Jamel Hill, make sure you visit 50percentpledge.org to learn more about the power of money. Also, visit my organization, reformalliance.com. We're trying to make a change. Let's be about it, not just talk about it. I'm Van Jones.
Mm.
Gorilla boy, hold up. Wait, I'm sorry if you could hear me. I have to plug in a mic.
Nice.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Alright, good. Sorry, I had to borrow my, that's my, cause I can't, my mic is broken. Alright, I need some help with like some, Twine Peaks mission, cause try to guess what level I am now.
Come on. I don't know.
70, so I could do like level 84 Twine missions and stuff like that. So can you help me with that?
Sure.
Alright, head over to Save the World. What the heck? What the? Alright, hold up. I'm doing with my keyboard mouse. Gorilla boy, save the world. Gorilla boy. Cause like, are you down to like farm?
I'll do whatever, I guess.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I have a shopkeeper, by the way. So you know like the batteries and stuff you gave me? I have my shopkeeper holding it.
Nice.
But I still saved a little bit of stuff, so if he did scam me, to be honest, if he did scam me, all I have to do is pay $10 to, what's it called, get all the stuff back, to be honest, because FortniteItems.gg is fucking rich. So yeah. Like, FortniteItems.gg, freaking, give me $500, freaking, get you to the damn Mythical Storm King, like, for real. That's how they be doing that and stuff. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, wait, how do I turn off this mic? I do not know, because this is my dad's. Oh, wait, is this it? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna mute myself. Alright, hold on, I'll be back. What the hell? What the hell is this? I guess you can't turn it up. Alright, there. Alright, if you wanna join me, you can.
You're gonna save the world?
Yeah, I'm gonna save the world. I already started grinding. I got a couple new 130s. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to play on my keyboard. Hold up. So let me just yeet that over there. I'll put my keyboard on my lap, and here we go. I have a 130 Candy Core, 130 Bundle Bus, 130 Ghost Pistol, 130, what's Special Blade. And I finally, got, like, some weapons that I want now. I got the Oregon Assault Rifle, the Steam Piston, ow, hold on. And then I got the, what's it called, Karasundo, or whatever it's called. Then I got the Crosshair. Then I got, the, what's it called, the Ceiling Drop. That's, I needed that trap. Then I have like I have every trap, basically. Then I have the Duelist and the Dragon, I really want it. Then I got the Jack's Revenge and the, Head Clipper. And I got the Old Beastie. I finally got the Riptide, and I got Sound Walls, and I got a Spyglass. I got the Brow Beater. I got like the Vindertech Blaster, the Vindertech Jolter, more traps, and that's really it. Then it goes to purple stuff. Oh, and one thing I'm happy about that I got in blue is this thing called the Woofer. Finally got it.
The Woofer?
Yeah, hold on, let me put the party on private.
The Woofer. I'm sorry.
Alright, let's go. I'm not even gonna do any like stuff like that. I'm just trying to get my twine. I'm trying to get 130s and stuff like that, and I'm trying to like figure out my survivors, and I'm trying to get like survivor XP, stuff like that. So I invited you because since you're high level, you could like buff my level up, you know?
I'm that high level anymore.
Here.
Having the
Here, I'm
brain though.
gonna make you party leader. So like, right now, I just need evolution materials and survivor XP. That's really it. So can you think you could like pick some missions that we could do? Dude, I joined this guy and it was like, I'm just a normal pie. Like, it was, well, I don't know for sure. And he was like, I'm just a normal fucking pie who likes watching it. I was dying. Alright, are you ready? Ghostly, are you here? Nani? Alrighty then, time to go on my phone. Ghostly be taking years to get back because he has shitty internet check. Oh shit. Ow! My fur. Hold up, my phone's not turning on and I hold it on. What the I'll be back. Yo, what the? Mom.
Are you even there? You there?
Acá mucho. ¿Ah? ¿Ya?
Entre comillas, lo más bien.
Now my phone's broke. Dang, man. I'm back, Ghostly.
What did you say you need?
I need evolution materials. Like, you know, like pure drop of rain, lightning in a bottle, eye of the storm, storm shards. And then I need survivor XP. What happened?
I'm trying to see if there's any
What? I can't hear you, to be honest, because, to be honest, like, I'm kind of pissed right now. Alright, I think, wait, talk real fast. I can't hear you, like, I'm being dead serious. My dad's mic is, like, butt.
It's like, yeah, we can, rescue survivors kind of sucks, so. Depth constructors? Really? Depth constructors?
This is taking a whole month. I am not doing a refill the home base. Actually, I might actually do it. Refill the home base is fun.
I hate every
No, not doing it. No, we're not doing it. No.
I'm just looking at it. I'm looking.
Don't even look at that disgrace of a mission.
Well, this will give us a crap in the survivor XP, but like no evolution videos. Get fire, beautiful stuff. Unless I can, this, we can, refuel the home base. Ugh.
Actually, I kind of like to refill the home bases.
You want to do it then?
I don't care. Let's first try to grind for like Survivor XP, and then we can start doing like evolution materials, you know?
This deliver the bomb. This one has like 99,000 survivor XP right here.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you wanna do this?
I don't. Oh wait. Oh, alright. So like I'm telling all my friends, like I'm like, cause like almost all my friends are really high power levels, cause like they know me, cause like I give them loot and stuff. They be,
So,
like I just contacted every 131 that I have on my damn friends list. Like even you're not level 131, but still like you're a high level like me. And like I'm just trying to get like missions done. Actually, how about we do this right now? Instead of grinding for this, do you want to start grinding for like the mythical challenges for the mythical Storm King or whatever?
Then what are your challenges?
Hold on, I don't.
Oh, I already did mine, like a long.
Right, it's not. Oh wait, hold up. Could you make gay little keyboard and mouse? So it says eliminate 2 mini bosses in the level 140 zone. That's gonna kind of be a little bit hard.
I gotta rescue 10 survivors. See? Yeah, I gotta rescue 10 survivors. So you know, I don't want 40 plus zone. Make it to rescue survivors. How bad can it be? You know?
No, they're really easy. I could do a level 140 mission without hesitating. No, never. Ew! Those rewards for didn't fight the category Storm 4 or whatever. Well, that's actually a good mission right there. Repair the shelter, but hell no. Not the mission is good though. Stuff it gives you is good.
Oh, I saw Sunbeam. The resupply could be Sunbeam. Ooh, I mean Brightcore. The resupply, should you do it?
Actually, yeah. Do this one. Yeah. This looks like a one that we could do.
It's literally Sunbeam, like Brightcore.
Because it gives you some lightning amp up and some stuff. Yeah, I know it has that little notification that pops up and it says it's not on private, right?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, try to pick the ones that says try to pick the ones that doesn't say you are under power leveled. But until my friend joins, she's gonna be like, yeah.
It's supposed to let you join even if it's a private, like when it's on private, it's supposed to let you join. Or when it's not friends only.
Cause my friend, her name is Thickums, and what's it called? She's like hella good at this game.
Her name's what? Sick what?
Well, Thickums. Thickums.
Okay, I think
I know it's a weird name, but okay. I'm ending my stream.
That doesn't take from me.